Hello everyone, this is TailsFan109. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Let's start this dungeon with a puzzle. There is something here that is bad. Let us get rid of it. It's obvious what to do. Wait. There we go. Here is the second dungeon of the game, the Dodongos Cavern. Of all the dungeons as kidling, this one is probably the most like a real dungeon. Up.
It looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step.
Oh, okay. Oh, I made it. Nice. We want to go this way first. This is slow. This is very slow. Now, I think what I'm looking for is on the other side, but I don't want to go on the other side right now. So let's just destroy this and see if it's in here. Nope, just a gossip stone. Those things are very useless as of now. Alright, so now we need this bomb flower to get rid of this here. As a kid, this was the most difficult task. Oh, wow. Now it's not so bad. So in here, we're going to run into Dodongo snakes. And they can be rather obnoxious. But you want to try and bring one here so that you can just hello. Right here. Right here, please. There we go. See, they explode when you kill them, so we can actually destroy this door relatively early. Okay. I should probably get out my slingshot, because there are some keys here. Oh, there's another one. There we go. You see, the keys, they will get drawn to the fire and turn into fire keys, which, aside from dealing extra damage, can actually burn your Deku Shield, and then it's gone. So let's get up here, and we are going to start up a new switch puzzle. You see, there is a blue switch here. When you go on a blue switch, it activates, but if there's nothing on it, it will automatically deactivate. So what you gotta do is push this statue into the switch. Or you can move the other one, but this one's closer. So you might as well do that. Alright. The next room is just gonna be a simple walkway. Destroy things if you need the health. Because in the very next room is the mini-boss. First mini-boss of the dungeon. Against these two Lizzo foes. You just wait for one to come up to you and give it some jump attacks. Wait till he attacks by shielding. And then just throw another one at them. You can honestly do any attack, but jump attacks will get this done a little faster. So I recommend jump attacks. So after you get rid of half of one's health, it will run away, and the other will take its place. Yeah. Just use your shield until they attack pretty much, and then just strike back with a jump attack. It's a very easy mini-boss. If you know how to use your shield. And honestly, the Hylian shield is actually very useful against these guys, because it acts like a turtle shell. Which is very useful for actually blocking the strikes. Well, that's the mini-boss. It's really easy. There's some pots to the sides if you really need some extra health. They will run away from you if you try and chase them. Alright, so in here is actually the only room in the whole game to have Dodongos. Surprisingly enough. For an area that brags about having Dodongos, there aren't that many. Alright, so in here we can find a business scrub. I'm just gonna say it right now. It's useless. Don't fight him. I just like to fill up the map. Alright, so this room is actually a torch puzzle. You need to light all the torches to get out of this room. You don't even have to kill the Dodongos. I might kill one just to demonstrate how they work. So you get close to them and they breathe fire. That's when you want to strike them. But every time you hit them, they will swing their body around, and if you're too close to the tail, it hurts you. When they die, they explode just like a baby Dodongo. Alright, well that's taken care of, so let's move on. We do all this to hit a switch that will unlock a door on the other side, so we can start exploring more of the dungeon. You guys are probably wondering, for those of you that haven't played this game, where the map is. The map is actually on this side. You could actually get this within the first minute of the dungeon. I just don't see the point of doing all that, so I hold off. The map is in here. So about 6 minutes in. We could have gotten this earlier. I decided against it. So here's the map. How big is this dungeon? Well, it's only got 2 floors, but they are definitely more substantial in size. There's something over here. It's not much, it's just another business scrub. I think he sells a Deku shield, but at a pretty high price. Higher than what you would normally buy for one. And that's generally how Deku scrubs work. For the most part, they sell items at higher prices. But there's the rare occasion, like the one I saw in the Lost Woods, where he can upgrade our Deku sticks. Of course, it was a little expensive, but there are some other good ones. And we're actually going to go in here. You do not have to go in here, but it does have something of nice value. Now, in here is an Armos. You touch them, and they will come to life. It requires a bomb explosion to kill them, but if they're not up and after you, well, it only triggers them. So you need them moving before the bomb explosion happens. It's a good idea to have the bomb getting ready to explode, and then you activate them. So, in here we get the compass. As you can see, there's only 3 more chests left in the dungeon. There's still not a whole lot to get in this place. Now, here's a little puzzle unique to this place.
Wow, look at all those bomb flowers. Is there any way you can set them all off at once?
For once, Navi says something somewhat useful. And yes, you can. Place a bomb flower in the middle here, and you'll be able to get these to go off simultaneously. Do it any other way, and there will be too much of a delay, keeping this from sinking. It's actually a pretty good puzzle for a dungeon this early in the game, I'd say. I like this puzzle. It's pretty imaginative, too, I'd say. Unfortunately, these stairs take a heck of a long time to climb. Let me get my slingshot out. Alright, there we go. I think there's a red rupee in one of these. Ah, yeah. I actually want that. That's pretty useful. Alright, so here's another Waltula, and up here is our favorite, the Gold Skulltula. Let's get him, because, well, this one is really easy to get. You should not skip that one at all. Now, in here are some fire keys. You don't want to kill these guys with your slingshot as soon as you can. They can be quite troublesome. Now, we gotta get to that switch up there. We can push this statue. By the way, if I remember correctly, all the others are actually alive. So you don't want to mess with them. I'm just gonna test that. Yep, do not touch the other ones, they are bad. Alright. So we're going through the second floor now. There we go. If you know how to use the Deku Nuts, they are actually very useful. Alright. Coming up next is probably my least favorite room of the dungeon. Let's jump over here.
You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Do you see, Tarky, to always look in the proper direction? This is a useful technique, isn't it?
Yes, I'm sure it is. So, okay, well, we can pass that. And let's climb up here. So So 2 of the remaining chests are in this room. I hate trying to get here. So what's in here now that we've made it? It's a red rupee. That's actually kind of nice. Now this is frustrating. You either have to time this bomb so you throw it just as it's about to explode, or you gotta get it to land on the thing. And honestly, the timing can be quite obnoxious, trust me. Alright, so now we gotta get past this ring of fire. They made this one really easy. Just shoot this up here, but it is timed. If you take too long, which you shouldn't, it will reactivate. Alright, so pass him to Dodongo snakes so that we can fight the next mini-boss. It's 2 more Lizzo foes, but the platforms are significantly smaller this time. You can actually use Deku Nuts to stun these guys if you want. It won't work when they're trying to run away from you, though. Their hitbox seems to just kind of disappear. So that you don't cheat, I guess. I'm not sure why it has to be necessary anyway. The same strategies apply here. You know how to move. You won't need to do anything different. This isn't any harder, actually. It's exactly the same. Let's just wait for him to come. I don't want him to run. Come on. Alright, there. The battle's over. There's some hearts over there if you need them. I don't. You can honestly get through this with 4 hearts. I would at least come here with 5, though. It makes life a little easier. Now, here's another fire puzzle. Seems easy enough, right? But hold on. There's another ring of fire. Where should we look? But here. You don't want to take too much time, because don't forget, these will come back after a while. So after doing all that, well, we can finally get the dungeon item. At last. I think you guys know what it is. So if you guessed a bomb bag with bombs, you're correct. And these bombs go off a lot faster than the bomb flowers, so they're a lot more convenient. A lot more convenient. I should probably set it to this. I always like to have the Ocarina out for some reason. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, before I go down there, let me press the switch. It makes a nice little shortcut. And actually, before I go down there at all, let's just solve the next puzzle. Giant Dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open. Really? This is another dungeon unique puzzle to this, and it's pretty cool, actually. You gotta drop some bombs into the eyes. Alright, cool. I mean, I think that one could be slightly difficult to figure out. Okay, it didn't go through. Alright, let's just go in here. This is the final chest of the dungeon, and inside is... Okay, well, a blue rupee seems lame, but if you lost your Deku Shield at any point in this dungeon, it will actually supply you with a Deku Shield, which is very nice. But since I still have it, there was nothing to replace, so they decided to at least give me something. Hey, it could have been a green rupee. Alright, so we solved that. And that takes us to the last part of the dungeon, but I'm not going there just yet. Remember that other room I exposed? I want to go in there. It's just that would have taken too much time to get back up here, so I decided to get that done now. In here is just some more business scrubs. Nothing else. Whatever they have is not going to be worth it. I'd rather save my money. Oh, hi. Hi. So this way I can just get back into the main room quickly. I might take a little fall damage though, but honestly, it shouldn't be that big a deal. I have enough health. Oh look, it wasn't. Alright, let's move on to the last part of the dungeon. We have to solve one last puzzle. You see, there's a blue switch down this hole. we need to find something to put it in place. Oh, shoot. Good thing I didn't have the Deku Shield equipped, or I would have lost it, because that was a fire keys. They populate this last area quite a bit. Okay, thank you for coming my way, actually. Alright, we're nearing the end. There's some more blocks here, just to use as platforms. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's try from a farther distance. There we go. You see, there's another gold Skulltula in here. I want to try and not wake up that Armor statue. Alright, so that should be all of them in the dungeon, right? Wrong. There's actually 2 gold Skulltulas we can't even get yet, so... Hooray. So if you block with a Hylian shield, they'll lose their fire, and you won't even get hurt. Pretty nice. Oh. Okay, let's just go. You can push that block over there for a little shortcut if you need to, but I don't need it. Also, get a bottle ready here. Even though I don't need it, there is a fairy in this bottle. And it might help you. It might. I mean, if this was like one of your first games ever as a young kid, I think you would just love to have a fairy. I don't need it though. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. You want to kill the fire keys in here. They will be an incredible nuisance if you don't. Of course, killing them from this distance isn't that easy. Oh, I did it. Wow. You see, they love to constantly attack you during this portion. But hey, this is the final puzzle of the dungeon. I love the music in this dungeon. It's very ominous. I love it. It's deliciously creepy. And I like creepy stuff, I guess. Alright then. That's it. Now we can go through the boss door, which again looks like any other door. Now hold on, there's one more thing we have to do. You bomb this, you'll go down. I recommend placing the bomb here before opening this chest, because this contains, you guessed it, bombs. There. Now we drop down and fight the boss. Infernal Dinosaur King Dodongo. There is not a lot he can do, so I can demonstrate. When he opens his mouth, he's getting ready to blast fire. You just simply want to move to the side to avoid it. Same for his other attack. He rolls. Both attacks can be avoided by staying on the side or the very sharp point of the corner. That's literally all he can do. When he opens his mouth, you want to throw a bomb into his mouth, which will stun him. You only get one attack, so do a jump attack to finish this quickly. Also, try not to fall into the lava pit. That's not a good idea. But it barely hurts. The most this guy can do is half a heart, and that's for his fire breath attack, which takes forever to prepare, so he shouldn't actually get to do it. It might be a better idea not to target when you're trying to get to the side. Even if you do get hurt by the lava pits, you should have more than enough health to survive this fight. 3 jump attacks or 4 regular strikes is all it takes. There. He's dead. That's it. It's really easy. I dare say I find it easier than Goma even. So he rolls into the lava and burns to death. That's a kind of upsetting death, I'll admit. But darn it, it's cool. I love the different boss deaths the bosses get in this game. So here's our 7th heart. Alright, roughly 20 minutes to get through. This is easily the best of the Kid Link dungeons. I love the atmosphere, and it's got a good set of puzzles, too. I actually like them. They're good for this portion of the game. It's me, Darunia! Well done! Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongos Cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It'll make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock block in the cave? All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? Oh, no, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. Brother, you keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She'll power you up. Hey everybody! Let's see off our brother! You did great! How about a big Goron hug, brother? That's pretty humorous. So, hopefully that makes up for the shorter video from Monday. Alright, so now we finish out the Dodongos Cavern. We'll start going through the rest of this in the next video. Until then, this has been TalesFan109, and have a nice day.